Yeah,
Yeah,
Bay by
sure.
Bay, and I'll be the caller.
Yeah,
'Cause
don't.
I can try to describe these players as best as I can. I have no bias towards anyone because I do not know anyone here that well. So I can give unbiased opinions about everyone and only about what I see.
Yes,
I
a
mean,
fresh point of view. That's always good.
yeah, because the stream might have heard during the last game or last few games background chatters, backseat drivers here talking about how the melee players have their tendencies from melee still.
Yeah, it's actually very interesting. They play like they're playing Melee, and Smash 4 players play like they're playing Smash 4.
Yeah.
It's Ultimate. It's a whole new game. I'm sure we'll all learn together. It's the first. Say it's the second day. The game came out yesterday. It's the second day we have the game in our hands. It's
I mean, everything's up in the air. Like
everything's up in the air.
No character has been established yet as the definitive number 1 or anything.
Well,
so
no. I mean,
everybody's playing their own thing.
Yeah, I mean, some people say it's Pikachu. Some people say, what were some people saying? I mean, there's lots of characters that look very viable, but
But everybody having their own tier list. It's all about like trying to create conversation about who is definitively the best. I mean, that's gonna change anyways. I mean, it's day 2.
yeah. I mean, and also everyone's just so excited about this game. It feels so good. I mean, I've been playing it for over 30 hours. Over 30 hours in 2 days. That's 15 hours a day. I mean, I've been playing it so much right now. It's just so much fun. It feels fresh in my hands. It's just I'm happy. I'm happy with this game. I'm happy to have this game.
Yeah, oh yeah, I feel the very same because I had a very long break from Smash 4 because I cannot play Melee to save my life and Project M is like So there's that. So
Yeah,
for me to get my hands on something new that feels fresh, it fills me up with like excitement. And we see many new players here. Like there's the venue that we have is packed.
Oh yeah, we have. I mean, usually the Helsinki Weekly tournaments we have maybe. I mean, last week was our last week of Smash 4, so we had a pretty big bracket of 20 people, and that's pretty big in Helsinki. But now here we have 45, I think, people going for Wii U singles. I'm not quite sure how many teams we have in doubles, but I mean, it feels great to have such a live community here. So many people here excited for the game. The situation, it feels so. There are 49 players in I just heard from in Switch single. We use Ultimate singles. And 22 teams. Yeah, this is just so many people, such a live atmosphere. It feels so great to be here.
I mean, instead of having 20 players, now you have 22 teams playing. Like,
it feels so good.
Yeah, it says by itself, and might be a small local tournament and all that. It isn't as flashy as bigger venues or bigger events, but I mean, there are some good players here. I mean, I just got bodied really hard.
Yep. So here we have Boogie, or Schwa as he's known. He's taking Snake, so I think he used to play Snake in Brawl, so I think he has some familiarity with this situation. And then we have IMI. I'm not sure. I'm not familiar with these players. I think they're from out of town, so we'll see how it goes.
All right.
And as we go on the stream, we get IMI and Schwa going with the nickname Boogie, and Tinker and Raptori.
Okay.
So, as we see, they start pairing out. The same kind of doubles you see in every Smash game. Trying to get a gang-up situation on the opponent, trying to save your partner from being overly attacked. But nothing quite too concrete happening yet. We see Corin trying to get the in-spin, but getting knocked out of it. Luigi dashing around, just taking those short foxtrots, trying to get a situation that gets him as he wants. And Imi's Luigi. Oh yeah, Luigi having a tether grab these days is wild. But I believe he cannot recover with it, which is kind of sad. Yep, here we see Schwa going all out with those projectiles. But then again, we see him also not going all out with projectiles. It's a... I'm not sure what to expect at this situation. The green team already has some good lead going on. One stock lead. Well, it's not that great of a lead. Anyone can die at 100% in this game. Oh, and that cornering down throw hitting both the opponents, and Luigi getting sent away after another aerial. But Luigi coming up with that neutral air. That was a pretty good looking neutral air. And yeah, see that he uses his vacuum as tether grab. Oh, and that back throw kills. So much happening on stage. Yeah, the way you see Boogie just going up into the skies and throwing out projectiles, he can. It's almost like you're getting cover fire from a mortar battalion or something. It's just, you know, amazing. See, there you go. He's up there just somewhere, and Snake is also pretty heavy. He's, you know, I think he's a heavyweight. You can classify him as a heavyweight, and he won't get sent off easily, even though he just did get sent off. But all his, you know, projectile spam has netted them a stock lead at pretty low percent, so the situation is very much in their favor.
Yeah, and Tinker and Raptor are getting kind of cornered.
Yeah, they're getting stuck in between opponents and getting the other person sent off stage, and I don't think their teamwork is quite as cohesive as Schwa and IMI's.
Well, I can say the same about our casting because you're doing most of the work. I'm just overwhelmed by like what's happening on the screen.
I know.
I'm really tired.
I'm trying my best to keep speaking so we don't have radio silence. But the situation seems to be very much in their favor, except now the red team seems to have gotten a couple stocks back, but the situation is still very much in the green team's favor because they're at such high percent at the red team. Yep, just like that, and Roy might die just like that.
Oh, what is that up tilt?
That's a strong up tilt. And, you know, Snake has very strong aerials. Even though he's being used as a projectile backup right now, he's also very good being in front, being in your face, getting damage done. He's a very well-rounded character. I can see him being a high tier in this game.
Yeah, I heard something about his back aerial being really disjointed, and you know, disjointed aerials are always like big problems.
Oh my! Oh. Did you see that play? Did you see that play? I think they just put a mine on Luigi.
And they're going to probably just run in and get the C4 off.
That is crazy.
Oh, it didn't.
I think it failed at some point, but double counted. That's at this percent. It might be, you know, at this percent that might be close to a kill. Of course, it's nerfed from the last game. I think in Wii U that would have killed already, but not this time. Oh, going for a grab, throwing him up. Luigi's throws feel really strong. I think
the rage is building up.
There's no rage in this game.
Oh, there's not? Thank God.
Welcome to Ultimate.
Oh, thank God.
There's a switch for it, but we're not using it. There's a, you know, an option for it, but no thank you.
Oh, better to keep it that way.
But yeah, Schwa and IMI taking the first match in this set. Yeah, I think their teamwork was a bit more cohesive than their opponents, and I think that's what pretty much was the last straw in this matchup. They almost they had a good chance of making a comeback, but they didn't quite make it.
I mean, you know these players better than I do. Do these guys play regularly, like doubles?
No, I don't think. Schwa and IMI, they're not from around Helsinki. I mean, these players, I don't see them that often, so I can't really say. But I know Schwa, he's one of the best players in Finland, like in the top 10 at least. But I'm not. I said the top 3 earlier, but that might be old information. But they're definitely a very good player, and if I had to guess, he's gonna win this match. That's where my money is. But of course, everyone has a chance because this is not Smash 4. This is Smash Ultimate.
Yeah, everybody's starting kind of fresh. I mean, everyone has played Smash here, so they're pretty regulars to what goes on in doubles and all this. But it's now all about details and like mechanical play.
Yep, everyone's still, you know, dipping their toes into the game, so Nothing is certain, but what is certain here that they seem to be going the red team seems to be going strong this time, trying to get the first kill out because, well, last match they were kind of backtracking almost the entire match. Ooh, and look at those aerials. Snake is a strong boy. Strong man.
I mean, charging up smashes like that is really risky. Oh, look at that.
Yeah, it seems the red team got the first stock of the green team this time, so they got first blood. Oh, but
now it's
oh
even again.
my, that was the C4. Oh, that C4 just killed everybody. But
Do you know how strong the C4 is in this game? Is it strong or is it really strong?
I haven't had a chance to get my hands on Snake that much. I've been playing, so there's so many characters in this game. I haven't had a chance to test Snake out that much. But it seems to be working very well. I mean, Snake was a very good character in Brawl, so I can see it translating well in this game as well. The red team seems to be getting a slight percentage lead, but it's so small that it doesn't really matter. I mean, of course, you know, racking up percent matters, but the difference is so small it can be turned around in an instant. Look at the way, you know, every time... Whoa! Boogie almost died there, but every time Boogie goes around, he's throwing around 2 grenades, throwing around a mortar, throwing around missiles. It's just, you know, very overwhelming if you're not prepared for it. But it seems the red team is prepared for it this time. They just... they have a good percent lead at this point. They might get a kill soon, if not 2, of their opponents, which would take us into an even situation, 1-1. See, there we see Snake getting killed. Getting thrown off the stage, and it's not going to be long until Luigi's going to get thrown off, at least according to my calculations.
I mean, the red team seems to be going a lot more for smash attacks. I mean, what I've noticed at least is that every smash attack in this game feels powerful.
Wow, so Snake just got gimped, and Luigi got killed, and that's a bad situation. That's a bad situation. There's 3 stocks to 1. I don't think Schwa can pull this out anymore. Youch. How did this happen? It's so easy. You get 1 gimp, share stock, and then you lose your other stock as well. It's... I mean, it's the way you win this game. The most effective way to play. Kill your opponent early while they don't have a chance to recover.
Okay. It's comebackable.
Of course it's comeback. Of course there's the possibility of a comeback. But I think the chances are pretty low.
I mean, you can see racking up damage, and if the red team doesn't like work together properly, you can like get KO each other, then just...
That is true. That is true. But it seems they're getting a bit more cohesive. They've taken a lot of damage though, you're right. This might actually turn into their loss if... Oh my! Oh. Look at the C4, or was that a mine? I'm not sure.
I mean, they're in kill range.
They are. But
and
so
they seem to be hitting them like each other more than the Snake.
Yeah, but there's also... Snake is also at kill range at this point. If one good hit from either character, Roy or... Yeah, Roy or Corin would have destroyed Snake at that situation. It's 1-1, that's pretty interesting. So first, in the first match they seemed a lot more cohesive than the red team. But this time, it was that 1 early gimp. That's really what, you know, showed...
I mean, that can set the game back super hard. Like, just getting an early kill can, like, give you the confidence boost to be really going for big plays instead of like, oh, I'm kind of losing, I need to stand back and try to play safe. It usually gives you that mentality that you're gonna be one going for the win.
True, but also not just on a like mental level. You lost 2 stocks. He lost 1 stock, and right after that he lost his other stock to an early kill, an early gimp, and that's just, you know, it really affects the situation. That's 2 stocks instead of 1, and you lose 2. It's double the loss. I mean, what else do you want me to say? It's not a good situation to be in.
Okay, so everyone's opting to stay with the same characters.
I mean, I think it's, you know, the best idea to stay with the characters you feel confident with.
Yeah, that is definitely the case, since you can only have such limited amount of practice.
And also at this stage of the game, most people don't, you know. Also, all the matches have been pretty tight. It's not like they lost the characters because of the matchup. It's because they lost situations and, you know. Yeah, all the losses, both matches have been situational losses, not that much because the matchup is bad or anything. So there's no reason to change characters.
Exactly.
Lots of explosions. They're going for Final Destination here, which means there's no platforms, which means that the rain of projectiles from Snake can go unhalted. You can't really stop what he's doing.
I mean, losing the platforms really sucks for the Fire Emblem characters. You know, Corin and Roy really like to use platforms just like Marth.
That's true. That's
cheap
true.
Cheap, fast aerials off without having to jump.
That's true. That's true. And also they can shark from below the platform. So really losing the platforms is really a bad situation for the Fire Emblem characters.
With Snake, you can like plant a hidden C4 that you might not notice, and then stand on top of it, and then just instantly get nuked.
That's true, but I think the way that Schwa is using his rain of projectiles now, more unabided because they can't get stuck on the platforms, is a lot, you know, more effective.
I mean, yeah, it's a give or take.
And as we can see, the situation is, well, slightly in Green Team's court. But it can still go either way if Snake loses his stock here soon. And there he goes, Commentator's Curse. But the situation is still pretty even. Well, not that even actually, now that I'm looking at the percentage more clearly. There's almost 100% on both of the red team's players, but even though stocks are even, that does not mean the situation is even at all. 100% is, you know, a lot. It's a kill. I mean, you're gonna get killed at 100%. Especially at the 150.
I mean, just seeing that up tilt is really disgusting.
Disgusting. I think it's beautiful. Wow. Snake is looking at like a really good character. Maybe I should get in Snake. Oh, getting that down throw on his teammates. Oh, Luigi getting killed. And here comes the rain of projectiles again from Snake. Oh. Yep. Situation is 3 to 2. The stocks, if they can get a kill now, they'll be 2v1. Just gotta be careful not to get an early death again, lose an early stock. And here again, you see Snake just going into the air, minding his own business, and throwing projectiles like it's no man's business. There he loses stock, but again, they have a pretty good situation. Luigi's taking a lot of damage at this time. I think Schwa has been kind of neglecting his teammates, letting his teammate be, you know, combo food for two people while he's just throwing projectiles around. Might not be the best idea at all times. But if they can get this, get Roy's stock away at this situation, it'll be 2 versus 1. And at that point, I don't see it being very likely for a comeback.
I mean, Pinker and Raptor should probably try to get Luigi off so that they can focus on Snake alone.
They should, but it's easier said than done.
They're at that sort of...
And that's it. That's that insta-pin. Oh, it's 1v1. Wow, I'm not sure what happened to Roy at that situation because I was looking at Luigi. But yeah, that insta-pin from Corin got Luigi destroyed. Oh my! And there goes that side B missile. That's controllable, by the way. You can control that kind of like PK Thunder or something. Except it goes faster and you don't need to use it for recovery, so it's a lot better than PK Thunder.
Are you throwing shade at your own previous main?
Nah.
Perhaps a little.
I'm throwing shade at my own current maybe main. I don't know what I'm playing. Ultimate's just out. I haven't decided who I'm maining yet. But these players have clearly decided who they're playing at this situation. And it seems that it's time for a switcheroo with the commentators again. I'm giving back to M1, and we're gonna go play our doubles match.
I'm out of the goddamn tournament, so I'm gonna be hosting you for a while now. Okay, situation 2-1 to this team. Team goddamn Snake. Goddamn Snake. Snake! 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 Okay, okay. Oh, so we have Team Fire Emblem on the other hand. Sounds interesting. Oh, and we go to... Wait. Was it supposed to be just for... without hazards? Oh well. Yeah. So to Halberd we go, some blast from the past. Getting some brawl vibes over here with the Snake. Ah, that character is just such an amazing character in my opinion. He feels so nice. Hitboxes linger forever and all that, but back to the match at hand. Roy already kind of taking a beating. 100% already. Not looking that great, especially with that recovery, but... Oh, Boogie, you get it? Oh yeah, that's classic Snake. Your up B doesn't reach, you blow yourself up with down B and get another one. Oh, kind of a greedy forward smash from Roy. Getting punished from it, but thankfully he was on the other side of the stage, so he's not going to die from that forward tilt just yet. Let's see. Offstage battle with IMI. Oh, boring going. Oh, the read, the counter, and Boogie goes down. And then goes Roy immediately, so we're back to even. 5 stocks to 5 stocks. IMI taking a beating quite a while. 2 stocks on green team. Red team is actually handling themselves really well. To be honest, I didn't really expect that because I thought that IMI especially and Boogie could be taking Roy down quite easily when he's off stage, but he's been doing a really good job. Not to say anything bad from the foreign player over here. Already 100% and still the only person on his first stock. So kind of acting as a small stock tank right now. Let's see how long can he last now. I said that nice. Oh, did get unfortunate the bite. And oh, double KO. That was... that's going to happen a lot in this game. Trying to equalize the situation, but green team still 1 stock behind. And oh, and counter into a counter into a counter. That's some new meta. Let's see, there comes some explosions. The thing against Snake is that you can't give him space. If you give him space, he's going to start lobbing those grenades, using the side B missiles, everything, and just be in real pain in the behind. Nice, actually, I really do like the counter usage from this scoring. Unfortunately, I'm not really sure if it's Tinkeri or Raptori, but either or. Oh, nice damage, 100%. Roy's side B, almost actually taking stock. Can he survive? Yeah, he still had his jump. Unfortunately, due to the fact that you can't mash down B to get yourself in stage, it's even more necessary to keep your own double jump assay. Oh, you're standing on the wrong spot, my mate. That was a trap. And out of nowhere, green team has already taken the lead. And just as I say that, the stocks are all on the last stocks, though. Boogie already at 129. He's gonna die soon. They need to rack up damage way before that happens. Thankfully, both of the characters on green team can do quite a lot of damage. Oh, but there comes a nice forward air, just taking the stock, leaving IMI all alone against this daring double sword duo. We have a word for sword that starts with E. Not really, unfortunately. But this is going to be really annoying because normally in every Smash, Luigi kind of doesn't like swords, and oh, they actually still reached. But yeah, right now it's even worse when you have 2 characters. They're not, neither one of them is at KO percentage already, while IMI already at 90. This is, and just using the Dragon Fang shots to slowly and steadily take out Luigi's options and just leave him falling to his death. Red team equalizing the situation 2-2. We're going to the last game. I wonder where the Boogie's team is going to be going. Battlefield, it seems. I don't think that we're going to see any character changes.
Team battle.
Hopefully all of you have been enjoying this. Nice second day ultimate content. You can definitely see that some people pick this up way better than others. For example, IMI he's been really good with actually just parrying, while some players like me, we have no idea how to parry, we just randomly try to get it. Now let's see, do we have any character changes? Nope, it's gonna be Team Swordies versus Snake and Friends. Oh, Kalos, I like this stage. The platform layout is so unique and so weird, and of course you have the walls at the center of the stage for some wall jump recovery mix-ups for your recoveries, and of course it's kind of odd to have platforms that go beyond the main platform. Really do like how we get so many nice stages with the hazards off toggle. Racking up damage, and unfortunately, there goes Korin, not being able to recover from that situation. It's turning into a real melee at the center of the stage. This is actually one of those stages that seems that center stage matters so much for you. Let's see. Oh, we got some grabs going on. Did we get any damage from them? Yeah. Oh! Side B almost killing from the center of the stage, but Boogie retaliates immediately and takes the stock from Roy. Green team kind of handling themselves quite well right now. On the first stock still, although they are nearing death percentages like Boogie just showed us. Dying off the top. Oh, this music is so good. Pokemon's remixes are always so great in Smash games. Now let's see how fast can they actually kill IMI, because he's at 131 on his first stock, while Korin almost identical percentage but on his second stock already. Oh, that shield is... Oh, that parry was amazing! I'm pretty sure he would have broken his shield if IMI didn't parry that one. Really good. As I said, he's already kind of handling parrying quite well. Oh, unfortunately, Roy really with his short limbs and short sword can't reach those platforms apparently. Kind of an annoyance. Korin still living. Oh, and nice, some parrying again, and IMI just sending them off with the up smash and still living at 151. Oh, what? That actually killed? That is surprising. And Boogie, no, is just showing us that, yeah, Snake can kill with that ridiculous up tilt. Thankfully, it's not that disjointed as in Brawl, but man, does it hurt. It kills you really fast. And one of the things that you see Boogie doing with his recovery, he's going upwards, he's either dropping down his side down B, the C4, or he's also doing the fact that he's using his side B to immediately drop it, like, to cover his landing. You can see just explosions dropping out of nowhere while Snake is still nowhere to be seen. But just as I say that, he dies at 160. IMI still handling his stocks really well. 2 stocks already while everybody else is on his on their last stocks. The main thing you need to focus on right now, how long can the Roy survive? Oh, that forward smash will hurt a lot, and unfortunately Boogie covering the ledge jump, and unfortunately Roy jumping straight into that grenade. Or mortar, I think it is actually. Oh, now let's see. Oh, there comes the Poltergust grab. There's the grab for Luigi. That kind of seems weird because he drops his grab afterwards, like small parts of the vacuum just explode. And oh, and this is the crazy part. You can have Luigi just at the edge and Snake just throwing out those, well, grenades, missiles, everything. One of the great things that for Snake in these kind of situations, other than that back air killing and taking this game for Team Boogie, but the thing is that what they actually managed to do for us in our match, if you have a character edge guarding at the ledge, and Snake can just use his side B, because the missile travels way faster than normal, you can kind of do nasty situations with that. Oh my, oh my. This game is just so awesome. I love it. Even though I really can't play it that well, but man, does it feel great. It just feels so fluid, especially when you like foxtrot, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. It's crazy. Then you add in all the options you get from your foxtrot. All the other options all the characters are getting just new, charging your charge at the air and all that. it just creates so many new options to move, and that's always been the main thing about Smash for pretty much everybody. The movement. We're not a traditional fighter, so the way our characters move, we can express our own playing style with that. And every time we get new options to that, it's brilliant. I can't say anything more. I wonder, I think we're gonna get House's team. Wait, no, sorry, that's Ode. I just saw a person with glasses and I assumed. Apologies. Hopefully all of you have been enjoying this content. Stay tuned. After, of course, after we get these doubles done, we're gonna start with singles, and the singles is gonna be, I think it was actually in 3 waves, and it's gonna be pools. So unlike this doubles bracket that was immediately a double elimination bracket, we're gonna get some pools actions for you. Hopefully it's round robin, though I don't think it's gonna be, because round robin is gonna take quite a long time to complete. But we're gonna have to check and see. Other than that, hopefully you've been enjoying the stream quality. Look at all these. Wait, can I do this? These beautiful things over here, and all of the other nice things that we have. Jobelix is doing for us. Jopelrix, how the hell do I pronounce you? Whatever. Jopelix. Felix, kyllä. Ugh, apologies. I have a friend who's called Jopelix. So I thought I was talking about him for a while. Oh well. Boogie and Rota doing their stupid shit off stream. Continuing their run at the winner's side. Bit of a downtime, so all of you people in the chat, just tell us how you've been enjoying Ultimate. Is it good? Is it bad? Do you like it? Unfortunately, I can't see the chat, so you're just going to be talking to Felix. Well, he'll listen. I hope. Maybe not. He's busy with the stream stuff. Oh, balloon knockback. Oi. Mallu, we don't want Diddy to be like pre-patch Diddy. Bayo isn't really that good, unfortunately. Torille, yes, everything. Well, things. I don't need that anymore, thank you. They're not talking. Shame, shame. I think we're still waiting for players. I have a few people sitting over there, but we're a bit, maybe, disorganized since we have to. Oh, look at those scenes. Damn. You see, that's what happens behind the, like, behind everything. Ah, they weren't seeing them. We have like 10 different scenes for this whole stream. Shout out to the streams. Felix is doing a great job.